Okay. So I know today we said we were going to take a little bit of a different route for our Metafy sessions in the past,
Hmm.
and that you actually wanted to do some live coaching of your games. But I saw you also had sent over some matches
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
So
specifically Luigi.
okay,
Yeah,
so I'll
I'll
leave it
send it.
up to you.
Okay.
We could look over these and do the live coaching maybe in another session in the future, or we could take some notes, and then maybe reapply it to some live coaching.
Y Yeah, whatever, whichever you think is best. I'm
Okay,
comfortable with anything.
sure. Okay, let's do that. So I'm gonna get these shared here just a second.
Yeah,
Because these are like new files or replay files, sorry.
hmm
I'm not entirely sure just how well it's gonna go on my laptop. Just because, like I said, I am in the process of moving a little bit right
yeah,
now.
yeah.
So bear with me here.
No, I understand. I
Oh,
mean, if it does work better, I can also just play it on here and like on my side, and then you could
yeah,
just share it on Discord. You can just tell me when to pause.
sure. But I think it's gonna work. It looks like it's starting up okay. I'm just gonna get the audio configured for it. So,
Okay.
oh, maybe not. We'll see. Hold on. I think it's just giving me a small update right now, but it should work. Okay. Okay. So I think the audio is a little buggy and may not be running perfectly just because, like I said, it's my laptop.
Hmm.
Um, so I'm gonna mute that. Can you see the game? I know it's a little small right now.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, cool. And do you have a notepad or anything open, just prepared to take notes before we begin? I know this is recorded, but just want to ask in case
Yeah,
you are
I
interested.
can throw it on Notepad. Let me put melee session
Cool.
more. Mm, excuse me. Okay, how should I take my notes? Like put just like number one, number two, number three, number four.
However you like, whatever works best for you. I'm just gonna be rambling through these.
Okay,
And if you like, I can give you some key points maybe while
sure.
we're going through it. But just want to make sure you have something available, just so we can take some key takeaways from this.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not
And I'll
sure.
also
Yeah, go
have
ahead.
Notepad open myself just in case.
Okay.
But yeah, yeah.
I'm not
Let's get
sh
into it.
Okay, I'm not sure if this is the first game or not. I'm not entirely sure. I think it is, but
Okay. Well, we have. Let's see here. We have Yoshi's Story. We have.
Dreamland and then I don't remember after that.
It's okay. Yoshi's Story, Dreamland, and Fountain.
Oh, okay. Uh,
Um,
it might have
do you
been
remember?
Yoshi. It was probably Yoshi's Fountain and then Dreamland or the last two are probably I don't remember exactly. But yeah, I just want to make sure like I remember exactly if it's the first or second game or third.
That's no worries. Okay, so before we jump into it,
Mhm.
or I guess like let's jump into it now is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
What can you give me a quick recap of what we spoke about before? I know just it was based on juggling, but I just want to go over because I don't know if you remember in our first session we talked about establishing game plans, right?
Hmm.
So can you give me a quick recap of what you remember from our first session on what is your game plan against Luigi? What are your win conditions? What are you going to be looking for? Stuff like that going into this match.
Yeah, I just want to like wherever I can. Well, first of all, I don't want to swing like just kind of randomly. I just want to pretty
Yeah.
much like inch a little by little, try to trap him in a corner by like just pretty much down till tipper, fair. Like whether I do like in place or fading back. Like I just want to keep it
Mhm.
tipper range basically. And if I do get a grab, I want to do an up throw. So then I could like see his call it how he burns his resources basically.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
then from there once he's like off stage, I want to create like that wall, preferably using back air, but basically anything works. But back air is just like probably one of the best things because you can do it rising and you can cover a lot of air, a lot of space with that. um
Yep.
and I Yeah, I think that's
No, I'd say you pretty much
that's
nailed it on the head. That's great. The one small tweak I would say is though it is true you're trying to get Luigi. You're not trying to go swing in and overcommitting, and you're trying to use a little bit more pokes against him with like
mhm.
forward air and down tilt. But I wouldn't say I would just change the wording slightly just so you don't have that in your head about pushing him towards the edge versus more pushing him towards off stage. The
Okay.
edge is actually a really strong option for Luigi because, like you know already, I'm sure his
Right.
wave dash goes super far.
Yeah.
So his invincible edge dash is really great. So usually just I try and respect him to an extent.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Otherwise, I would say honestly that's a really great summary. And you went into little small details about the really key important stuff. So I think that's really great. So great job on that. So yeah, like just based on that alone, I'm really excited to see this how this goes. So
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, why is this fountain now?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Fountain was probably like the second game.
Yeah, I think it's just because I cycled through them trying to see
Yeah.
the stages. So yeah, okay here. So going here, good control center from the get go.
I'm doing a lot of
Okay.
extra shit. I just need a down
Yeah,
tilt and like grab, but
but here like that's a really great up throw. Fishing for the jump already, right here. Love this, right? It is. It's not perfect because like technically he can back air or down air or whatever, and if you swung immediately, you would have traded. But the spacing you're at, this is a really good double jump shark. A little early on the jump, but like it's fine, you know.
yeah,
So that was great.
and I messed up on the grab because, but I didn't realize he like could actually kind of fade back a little bit. I was a little kind of confused there.
Mhm. Here, this side B,
Pretty bad.
this is no, it's not. It's honestly not that bad. It's like it would have been preferable, yes, if you just like fell forward air, but like you
Yeah.
got to hit right. So can't discredit it, but I wanna talk about this side B because this side B is a little bit common sometimes,
Mm.
especially when recovering. Like you're hitting it in the middle of center stage, it makes it a little bit unique. But do you remember before I told you like the no fly zone about Marth and people how they just double jump over with not side B, nair, whatever.
Yeah.
So this situation is very common. This is a situation where they get away with hitting it. Um, so here you did the right thing after, right? I would say here by up airing, right? He technically could nair, but he was
Yeah.
slow on it, so whatever. But here, this is like a juggle scenario now, right?
Yeah.
So we talked a little bit before about like if you do an up throw at zero, maybe they come down aggressively. I like the shield here, but because you got such a juicy up air like this,
Should
up
like
tilt's
up,
just
yeah, up tilt or like another up air, right?
well, you went for another up here, and that's why you got naired,
Yeah, I
right?
think I full hop there too, but I kind of messed that up.
Possibly, yeah. You definitely full hopped, I think, but I think in terms of like whether or not you went for just full hop or full hop up air. Because the up air was juicy, I wouldn't shield here. Like do like a hit confirm. You know, like you
Right.
can visually react and see like, okay, I hit the up air. Now you can just mash up tilt.
That's true.
And it is. I don't know if you knew this about getting up tilt that easy. If you're worried, like, oh, I might tap jump by mistake, because that could be what happened here.
Oh,
But
I didn't. I wasn't thinking that. I usually, for my up tilts, I would say I hit it 99% of the time.
okay, cool. Yeah, I was just gonna say like you can buffer up tilt in landing leg of aerials.
Mm.
So
Okay.
um,
Okay.
something like up air up tilt is super easy because you can just
Right.
keep. But yeah, anyway.
Because you're holding it. Right.
Uh,
Right. Right.
But yeah, I just wanted to point out the upper there. It's a little risky, but it's not bad because like you have to do something. It's just what else is there really to do other than like that or forward air.
Mm-hmm.
But once you hit the up air, you have to hit up tilt here.
Okay.
But not a big deal. We won't super in depth on that. So because really this is all about game plan. Okay,
I think I should have still up through there, to be honest.
which where? Sorry.
Like earlier, much earlier, like before all that whole interaction here, like
Oh, okay. Let's
this
go back
that
on
grab.
the
Like this one
here.
right here. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think I should have up through there just because like
definitely. Yeah.
yeah, if they DI correctly, which like what else would Marth do there really?
Nothing. Yeah,
So
this is proper GI for him, right? So yeah. Or maybe he maybe could DI a little bit towards like the ground and try and get a slide off. But either
mhm.
way, like yeah, he Marth isn't going to get anything off this. So yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. Up throw is the play here. One thing of note, just when you do get, I was going to talk about this too, actually,
Okay.
but I wasn't sure where the grab was. My brain's a little frazzled. The position he's in right now, where he has a ledge. Remember, just a couple minutes ago, I was saying Luigi's ledge dash is really good.
Right.
Um, in my opinion, you have to respect it to an extent. So what I mean by that, if he grabs a ledge, like you saw him try to mash it out of your side B that you hit here, he's gonna
Right.
try and do it here if you're close enough and just whack you with forward air, right? Because it's a
Right.
big hitbox and it's fast. All the same, that's an aggressive option for him. Can you see my mouse? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So that would be an aggressive option for him, and it would cover like all this range right here. But also, he could invincible ledge dash, and honest to God, he might be invincible like all the way up until here,
Yeah.
right? The whole way, and he can act all through all of it. So Luigi's ledge dash is just something you kind of have to respect a lot of times. So even though like you kind of get away with it here, and you have good platform movement, and you just click with it in general, personally, I would opt when you can when Luigi has a free ledge back up to the edge of where you think his wave dash would be, which
Okay.
unfortunately on Yoshi's is just like half of the stage.
Yeah.
But it's okay. You still outrange him no matter where you are, so you're fine to be almost anywhere on Luigi as long as you're grounded, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Platform movement, it's not terrible because you can get a lot of good reversals off your shield with shield dropping against him, and you have a lot of range that you kind of cover a massive circle around your shield.
Mhm.
But your options are a lot stronger on the ground. So personally, in this situation, when he's at the ledge, you can go up here. It's not the end of the world, but I think going here is a little better.
Okay, that
That's-
makes sense.
yeah.
I feel like maybe like I'm limiting my options a little bit more, right?
Exactly.
And literally, as you said it, like he just wave dashed to like literally the middle of the stage.
Yeah. And like that's common. So personally, like when it comes to stage bans in this matchup, some Marths will tell you this stage is amazing. I've played really degenerate Luigi's. In fact, Luigi's a pretty good Luigi. I feel like I've heard of them before, actually.
That's he's an old school Luigi, but
Yeah, he
I
made the
don't.
voodoo dash, right?
Yeah, but I don't think this is Voodoo Gen. If it is, and
Oh,
he's
okay, gotcha.
extremely washed. Like I played like Eddie Mexico and like
Yeah.
and Abate. So like
Mhm.
you
Okay.
know I played against good Luigis. So I'm like this is probably not Voodoo anyway.
Gotcha.
But
Okay.
yeah.
No worries. So yeah, in terms of stages,
Mhm.
um, this may be something worth writing down if you haven't written anything down already.
Okay.
Um,
If you're gonna
in
say
terms of,
oh yeah, sorry, I'm cutting you off. I'm sorry.
no, you're good. Just because we mentioned the ledge hat thing and how they can go so far, I played Luigi's who intentionally will play like extremely degenerate, right? And like they may go for like a safe poke on shield after an invincible ledge dash, and then they'll wave dash all the way back to ledge and try it again, right?
That reminds me of like Bowser a little bit.
Yeah, no, exactly. It's exactly like that. So this stage isn't bad. Don't get me wrong. Marth has tons of good strengths on here.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, he doesn't really have any strengths other than like platform early tipper kills, or like maybe the fact that he can cover a lot of the stage just because it's small in general off an up throw.
Yeah.
That he doesn't really also have on the other stages as well. So I will actually opt to do the opposite. I will go to Dreamland against Luigi. Not every game if I don't have to, but generally I don't think it's that bad of a stage against him, just because uh, it's the same concept. He gets to move around a lot, right? But
Yeah.
you can take way more stage control based on that, and not force him to play like, or not allow him to play the invincible game with you as much, right?
Makes sense.
My preferred counter pick against Luigi almost every time is FD.
Yeah.
For a reason we spoke about last time with the juggle, it's just like guaranteed death. He gets no platforms to mix it up with.
Yeah.
So in my opinion, this is. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Do you like Pokemon too? Just because low ceiling up
Yeah.
tilt?
I don't mind it. I think it's good. I would probably choose Pokemon next after FD. Yeah,
Okay.
FD, Pokemon slash Dreamland. Personally, I really like Dreamland just because you live long and like Luigi sometimes does struggle to kill as long as you don't give him like a free edge guard scenario.
Yeah.
Because his edge guard honestly isn't as bad as people say. It's honestly pretty good. And he's pretty good at doing rinse and repeat. I don't know if you've had that experience yet, but
Yeah.
yeah, sometimes it could honestly be pretty difficult to recover against Luigi as long as he doesn't mess up.
Mm.
But I like Dreamland just because you do get to live a little longer and it lets you not have to do the rinse and repeat and go low. You can recover high on Dreamland a lot of the
That's
time.
true, true.
Yeah.
Eh,
So go ahead.
oh no, I was gonna say, yeah, and like even though Dreamland's like a bigger stage and like Luigi has a lot more time to recover, but the thing is, mostly he's gonna go high, so and he can cover that pretty easily. And I'd keep juggling him until he gets to percent
Yes.
where it's like, okay, up tilt you die, and then or
The
if he
the
doesn't,
other
then
thing
up air.
Yeah, exactly. And like the other thing too, even though he gets to recover high, his recovery is still awful, right? So
Yeah,
like when he's forced super far out, even at a high percent, you know he has to do side B to recover and he can't make it back. That's when you're in prime position to go for something like down air instead. Even if he goes
yeah,
high, down air will super kill early at most percents, you
that's
know?
true.
So
You're right.
um, I personally really think that Dreamland's not as bad. And another benefit of Dreamland is you do get the higher platforms, which means shield dropping becomes even stronger for you because he's in the air so much longer with the shield drop, but you can still get out an instant aerial around your shield, right?
Mm,
Versus something like Stadium, like or Yoshi's, where the platforms are a little bit lower, but still low enough that it makes a difference. Like on Dreamland, you can't really do as Luigi like forward air and then up air, but on uh, Yoshi's on Dreamland, maybe you can, as from the Luigi perspective, because you get that little bit of height less, and you can just do the double aerial shorter in your short hop. You know,
mm.
so up to you whether you prefer the flat stage of Stadium or Dreamland. Personally, I like Dreamland in general just because almost every character counterpicks Martha Dreamland, so you're gonna play out on a lot, and eventually you just gotta get like really good on them on the stage.
Yeah.
But I specifically against mid tiers, I don't mind it as much because I think Marth's strengths don't like he still has all the same strengths he does on other stages. They just go a little longer, but especially against characters like Luigi who have exploitable recoveries and have a little bit of a trouble time killing, it just becomes that much harder for them, you know? Especially if you're playing in a way where you know the matchup, they shouldn't be beating you anywhere really. So yeah, in my opinion, once you get to that point, stages like Yoshi's and Fountain, they're not terrible, like I said, because you're still Marth against Luigi, but it does still give them like some opportunity to play degenerate. And I just chose to avoid it personally. But
Mm.
you can go here. Anyway, not to ramble about stages too much. I know it is somewhat important, but not the
Yeah.
purpose of why we're here. So yeah, let's move on. So here, this up throw, just small. We're not going to talk about it super a lot, just because you have a whole VOD talking about it. But here, like the up throw, he's clearly DIing behind. You can turn around, up tilt, turn around, up air.
Yeah, I think
Both
I was
work.
trying to do a turnaround up tilt and I fucked up. No, I jumped. Oh, I
It
was
was
trying to do
possible.
up
You could have
air.
gotten a tap jump, but yeah. Actually, you know what? I do have M overlay. We can take a look and see.
Nice.
And you know what? I'll leave it on the whole time.
I'm wondering if I probably turned around then up air. I don't know why I would do that, but that's
It's
I
okay.
assume.
So hold on. Let's do it to replay, and we want it for port two or port two. So you were going for here. Okay. Okay. See the up throw. Yeah, I guess you just tried to up air, but
Yeah. I messed. I should have just up aired in place instead of turning around and all this stuff.
yeah, personally, I would go for turn on up tilt there, but
Yeah.
yeah, like you could also, you're totally right. Just do like up air and then drift backwards. Um, so yeah, it works either way. Anyway, like the space forward air on shield here. And I'm sorry, this is a little slow. Like I said, it's just my laptop.
Oh, that's okay.
Like the up air, so another up throw opportunity here. A little risky going for this double jump like that.
You
Like
could
I said
maybe
before,
a smash or
like
something or platform. Shield drop.
no, I would just stay below the platform and up air, right? Like short hop here, short hop up air will cover the platform,
Yeah.
and you can react to where he goes, right? So
All right.
you get a free disjointed tech chase that keeps him in the air, and then once you hit him with the up air, then I would double jump up because then you threaten the same juggle, but you can also threaten up there and up tilt, which could potentially kill him. Maybe not at 19%, but the point being, you get a juggle, right?
Okay.
So yeah. Okay. So forward air trade. Man, it's slow. uh, Nair, jab. Okay, so you got him off stage here. So here you could set up for down tilt, but he does have Rin on the way to kind of let him sweet spot earlier. But yeah, here down tilt, great. Grab the ledge, nice, and then you just gotta roll. Perfect. Okay, cool. Small optimization after the down tilt there,
Mhm.
but it could save you a little bit just because I know the back air is a little slow sometimes. Right here, instead of doing this back air, you should do wave dash to ledge. After you get the down tilt, just turn on wave dash. Small optimization will save you a lot of headaches in the future, though.
Okay.
So yeah, let's skip ahead here. Okay, kills himself at 0. That was bad.
Yeah, I don't know
What happened here? Did he just grab you while you're invincible? Yeah.
he just air dodge,
All
and
right.
I don't know why he didn't
GG.
jump back. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, honestly, he probably could have. Yeah. I don't know. Anyway. Okay, so he's going for his invincible ledge dash up tilt. I like the nair. Though you were a little late on it, it could have beat that outright, and you were at a good spacing for it. So good nair. You should be here. Okay, so you have center, pressuring him in the corner. So again, once he gets up here, I'm just a small point. He got up to the ledge. You go to the platform. Instead, you should be going backwards towards center stage, right?
Okay, yeah,
Small thing that you might not think matters much. It will save you a ton.
that makes sense.
Okay, chill drop up air. Okay, up tilt's good too. So here, a little late off. I know it's all slow motion, so it's a little harder to tell.
No, it
But
makes it easier.
okay, cool. So we up tilt here, right? You have so much time after that up tilt, right? See how many active frames are wasted? The second you hit that up tilt, almost always when you hit an up tilt off Luigi, if it's tipper like that, like here, I don't know if you noticed, but you got the back hit of up tilt here, even though you're still in front of him. So watch. Chill drop, right? Back hit of up tilt.
Right.
One thing to know with the back hit of up tilt, the tipper hitbox is much, much bigger on it. It's not impossible, I don't think, to get the weak hit, but almost always when you're intending to use it, you'll always get a tipper if you hit the
Okay.
back of it.
Okay.
So when you get a tipper up tilt, you can always short hop and set up an up air immediately. It's okay. At like you're at the 30%, right? So like you have tons of space here to up air.
Double jump up to, up air, immediate up air. Right.
I would just do a short hop
Okay.
and follow. Remember we talked about following him coming
Yeah.
down?
Yeah.
Because then you can place a disjointed hitbox right here. He can't challenge you with this down air if you're following him perfectly. The up tilt sets it up so you have time to follow him perfectly.
Okay.
And if you realize, oh shoot, I short hopped too late, he's gonna get me if I try and it's gonna trade if I throw it an up air. You just fast fall up tilt or fast fall shield, reset the situation.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
But there you're a little late. But here, same thing again. You can go for it. Here, it looks like even here, off the first up tilt, you're going for a double jump read here. Right here, looking for a double jump. Oh, he didn't give it to me. But he still throw it out anyway. Do the same up tilt here. Now you get a double jump, right? So it's not bad. Don't get me wrong. But like even here, right? You get this up air. Looks like you're just waiting for double jumps here, which isn't bad, but see, like he could double jump there, and that's why you're jumping up. It looks like. I'm not trying to get super into your psyche.
Yeah. No. No. That makes sense.
But generally, for the timing, that's what it really looks like. Right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So, again, you want to get his up air, but it's not what his double jump, but it's not what you're looking for the most. You're looking for him to challenge you so you can hit him with that up air, disjointed, and like make him go, oh well, I can't do this. Clearly, it's Marth, right?
Yeah.
So then he uses his double jump, and that's when you get that, right? But
Okay.
until he's like really shown you that he's not going to try and challenge it, which he's shown you a bunch of times that he's
Right.
going to try and get on the way down. You can just keep hitting him for free, right?
Yeah.
So here, up air. So yeah, like he's being a little slow on it, but like even when you hit this up air, this is something you have to be really scared of, I think, too. When you get a weak hit up air against Luigi, when you get a weak hit up air like this,
I should have.
you have to immediately just fast fall.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's slow on it, so whatever. Definitely not the real Voodoo Gin. I would
Yeah,
think.
I don't. I didn't think
Okay.
either.
And then he missed that. Oh, GG's, moron. Okay. Yeah. Okay, cool. So, honestly, though,
I wish I'd maybe not that game because the other games are a little. That wasn't really anything.
well, there's tons of notes we took from that game, too,
Yeah,
right?
that's true. That's true. No, you're right about that.
Like, small optimizations will matter a lot in the long run. So, and I think those are the ones you need to be looking out for, right? Like the how you're dealing with up tilt, how you're dealing with your double jump up airs, what you're looking for while doing up airs, just in terms of like how you're fishing.
Hmm.
So honestly, take those notes for those game notes if you want to go back and take notes, just even in the recording.
Yes, yes.
They probably are going to be your most crucial things right now in terms of like punish game, right?
Yeah,
There's small optimizations and it may not seem like much, but I promise you they will make or break the difference when you're on last talk against a good Luigi you really want to beat.
yeah.
And if you were to slip up on any single one of those, they could kill you off that, right? So that's what matters. Um, so that game, honestly, though it was a wash, it was a really good VOD analysis just for punish game.
Okay, that makes sense. I could see. I know what to do better on the specifically for that.
Okay, cool. So getting into this game, Dreamland. So we already talked about why Dreamland's kind of good. So we can focus on the game specifically now. Okay, so you got him on the platform.
Uh,
That was just nerves. We'll knock that one off. Okay, so you got him in the corner here. Got the ledge, nice. Okay, counter not so great.
no,
What
I messed
did
that
you
up
mean to do?
completely. I messed that up
Yeah, was that
completely.
supposed to be down air?
Uh, it might have been. It might
Okay.
have been. I mean, looking back at it, I wish I did like something, anything other than that.
Okay. Well, love that you grabbed the ledge here. This is something a lot of people are afraid to do because they're afraid of Luigi doing double jump forward air. But in my opinion, too, because most Luigi's will fall, even if he does try and get the double jump forward air, a lot of time you will have time to grab the ledge here. If you can grab the ledge against Luigi, he should die, right?
Yeah.
So I like that you went for the ledge grab here. And look, he does try and get you with double jump. He's doing the low one, right? He could have done it sooner.
I think
Anyway,
I was trying to down there for sure, but like I fucked
yeah,
up completely, and I was like, "What am I doing?"
yeah. Looks like it because like you hit the C stick too. You know, I
Uh,
think I think literally your hands just slipped.
okay,
So
that finger.
whatever. You could have gotten an early kill there, and I think you made the right call for it. It's just nerves, hand movement so far. So yeah, whatever. We'll knock that one off. Okay, so get a down tilt, don't have time, walk up, that's great. Here, personally, up air's not bad here, right? But because you have him in a position after this down tilt, like, and you see that he's burned his double jump here, where you're at right now is brutal for him, right? Because what do you think he's scared of most right now in this position?
I mean, getting hit. I mean, like
Yeah, but like
forward
by
smash,
what
maybe.
specific?
I don't know.
Four touch, exactly,
Yeah.
right? So that's the purpose of his air dodge here, right? He uses his double jump after you use the down tilt, and you're still here, and he's like, "Oh crap, this is a bad double jump now," because really it is.
Yeah.
So he's using his double jump high. And that's like the mark of like, okay, this Luigi isn't that great because like, good Luigi's aren't going to go for this one.
Right.
But yeah, like you said, he's scared of his forward smash here because, like we talked before, Luigi's drift is so bad he's not going to make it to that little platform. Uh, and like, there's no way any character is safe like falling off the ledge against Marth when he's this close, right? So
Mhm.
he knows you're going to forward smash. You don't, but the point being, his only option in this case is to air dodge, right?
Yeah.
So to punish the air dodge, respond accordingly, and I like that you short hopped here. You do go for up air for set up a juggle, and though the juggle isn't bad, you can juggle him off his air dodge. Because he's already at the ledge and without a jump already, I would opt for forward air here. If he DIs out, you get a free ledge grab. If he DIs in, you can forward smash, then kill him. Just kind of saves it's I guess the way I want to word it is it's the steps you want to take after juggling to get at, but you have it for free already here, right? Because he has no resources now at this point, right? He's
Yeah.
just combo food. But yeah, anyway,
Yeah.
small thing to note, but this is a free gimp basically. Is what I'm
Yeah.
trying to get.
I'm wondering though, like, because I do also have the M overlay, but I didn't know that you can actually use it like this.
Mhm.
Um, so I'm gonna be using it like this from now on. But was I actually like, did I mistakenly up air here, or because like
Let's
I'm
see.
looking at this, I'm like, that's like a free, like, just take him off stage. Like, I don't know why. I really did up air here. Wow.
Yeah, looks like it, but hey, like it's okay. It happens, right? Like, and keep in mind, like we're doing this in slow motion, but really, if my computer could run this at full speed, um, this goes pretty quick, right?
Yeah.
Down tilt, he double jumps immediately, right? And you just short hop and throw it an aerial, which is fine. Again, up air isn't bad here. I don't want to sound like I'm harping on you. Like up air is a terrible choice here. It's
Yeah.
not bad. It's just forward air will give you the easier result quicker, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, yeah, you get a weak hit up air. You don't get much off it. Again, once you get a weak hit up air, go on the ground, and I personally would just up tilt because it just works a lot of the time. But again, you have him on the platform, no big deal. Okay, so here, late to the ledge, whatever, down tilt. So one thing of note, because I saw you use this move a couple times, forward tilt is not that great against Luigi. It's not bad against other matchups, but down tilt and nair and forward air, those are your good wall moves. Forward tilt's not bad, and it is your furthest range reaching move. But because Luigi's wave dash will put so much of a distance so quickly between you guys, if he shields it at all, a lot of time he can just punish you outright for it. And really, you're not getting much off a forward tilt that a tip or down tilt won't give you. It may send him off stage a little bit further, but like at that point, if you're risking something like forward tilt, you might as well forward smash.
Mm.
But you can safely wall and get the same results, just a little slower. But you can get them all the same with down tilt, forward air, and nair.
Okay.
Nair and down tilt alone are just super annoying for Luigi to deal with because they auto cancel and down tilt's just super hard for him to punish. He has to be really good timing on it.
Okay. Even if it's tipper F tilt, is that still punishable?
I think
Just
it might not be, but the point being he'd be so close in your face anyway
okay, makes sense.
that then you have to make a 50-50 read of, okay, am I going to attack? Am I going to be defensive? And if you're defensive, he can chase you down from that, right?
Okay.
So it's still just like a tougher spot to be in.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Also, I just want to ask real quick, are these my textures?
Yeah.
You don't have these textures, right? Okay.
Mm-mm.
Maybe that's why it's a little slow. I have had this laptop for like 2 years, so sorry about that.
That's right.
But yeah, okay. But yeah, generally just speaking, like I don't really like forward tilt. It's not a bad edge guard tool, but yeah. Okay, amazing double jump read here. This is fantastic. The reason why I love this so much
I think
off this down throw. Sorry.
I said I scuffed that the timing on for the punish.
Oh yeah, it was a little slow, but either way. I want to talk about the down throw here because this down throw F smash would not have connected, right? If we look at Luigi's DI here, which we can do by just switching it to port 1. Oh my god, he DI'd that in? Oh, I guess he's high percent, sorry. I thought he was lowest, was DIing out, but no, he actually DI'd that in. But either way, I don't think it would have connected
I don't think
down
so
to
either.
F smash at that percent. So this like double jump in place is amazing, right? Because if he doesn't double jump here, he just lands and goes in shield. He's not going to punish you for double jumping. You can drift back and react if he tries to come at you. But this just makes that not true combo extend into a combo. So this, honestly, fantastic forward air. Really like that one. Okay, so here you have him like this. Great. Love that. Down air, grab the ledge. He's dead. Perfect flowchart. Awesome. Cool. No, you're killing it so far. Honestly, I think you got it pretty locked down so far. It's just the juggling. I think that's it's new, so don't get me wrong. Like you're bound to mess it up, but like I like the edge guards. I like how you're playing stage positioning, like in terms of like putting a threat in front of them. Okay. Personally, just a small note. I don't really like trying to punish down smash with crouch cancel. I know you can do it up to a certain point, but it does break it after a while, and it becomes really, really difficult. I don't know if you intended to do crouch cancel dash attack here.
No, not at all. But I think
Okay.
I'm not entirely sure what I was going for, but typically when I'm like crouch canceling it, I try to double stick down and then punish it after.
Yeah.
Like if I can. If I'm
If you
not,
can.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
I'm not shielding it.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard. Like even if you get like a full double stick down crouch cancel at like the tip it down smash, like sometimes it's difficult if you're a little bit slow on it. So I was about to say if you do crouch cancel it, my moves of choice if you're close are grab and uppy. Otherwise, I
Okay.
try and just not deal with it by crouch canceling it at all because it is pretty avoidable.
Yeah.
It's if you jump over it, it's super laggy for him. It gets you like a free down air or a pop up or whatever. So don't think you have to crouch cancel it. I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Nair,
Yeah.
aggressive here, but
Yeah. I didn't want to do that.
let's see
Going
how you
in.
recover. Yeah. So here's what I want to talk about. So here you do the no fly zone double jump, right? You fall down at first, which is great. But you do then you do the side B in the no fly zone and then immediately double jump, right?
Mm.
That's where he gets hit. What you're looking out for the most when recovering against Luigi, this might be a good note to take. Um, what you're looking for the most is when he's holding the ledge here, especially when he's like just invincible. He can do a back air and
Yeah.
just like drop from ledge back air, right? This side B and double jump loses to both. Both of
Okay.
those
Yeah.
lose to that back
He
air.
could have just back here there. You're right.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what you're looking for the most. So personally, I like to go a little bit lower even and not challenge him up here. I'll let him have this corner if he wants it
Okay.
all around here. I'll go down maybe to like I guess where like initially where Mars up B will at the apex or what is the wording I'm trying to use? The furthest point from below where just up B will reach, that's where I'll hover
Okay.
because you still have your double jump. So you can go lower if you want. But he doesn't have invincibility, so he has to make a choice on what he's going to do, right?
Okay. Makes sense.
And he can't really challenge up B from below a lot of the time if you space it properly.
Right. Right.
What I'm trying to say here is don't challenge Luigi at the ledge almost ever. It's almost never worth it. And Luigi's a really good character at gimping Marth with just his aerials from ledge because they're a little weaker and send a kind of crappy angles. Go low, use your up B from low, and use your
Hmm.
double jump if you have to, if he's still holding on to the ledge. But hold on to your double jump. Don't waste it here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I mean, I shouldn't have done that. Like the side. Well, first of all, I shouldn't have done that side B, right?
Yeah. The side, because like same thing. Like the side B is just as punishable as the double jump. You can just fall. It's okay.
I
He.
don't. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm listening.
I was just gonna say like his invincibility does last a little long. You could do the side B a little low if you really wanted to, but if because you have your double jump here, in my opinion, a lot of time you just don't have to side B.
Okay.
It
Don't.
makes it tighter. Don't get me wrong, and it is something that you might mess up with every now and then.
Yeah.
But it's just guaranteed way safer than trying to challenge him at the actual edge if he's able to get to it.
Okay. Do you think like hold on to double jump, like sometimes I do this, I just like hold on to it, I don't side B, and then I just kind of look for if they're really aggressive, I typically would like counter, but I don't know if that's like a good idea, especially if I have double jump, then I'll go low enough, obviously, then I'll double jump up B and then sweet spot.
Yeah. Personally, I don't really like counter offstage very much. I like it from an aggressive standpoint
Yeah.
offstage sometimes against like Fox and Falco, but
Yeah.
as a recovery tool, um, it should just be even easier to kill you and punish you for it than it would be on stage, right? Because all they have to do, they're just watching you and waiting to see what you do and try and punish you from there, right? So if they see like, oh, he countered, what the heck? Like they should be able to just like drop down and down air, right?
Okay.
On reaction. It's just too slow. So yeah, my personal recommendation: how to recover against Luigi. Hold on to your jump as much as you can. Like there, you were close enough. You absolutely could have. And then what you're looking for once you go low is, like I said, his recovery it can't hold the ledge for the whole time. So you can either go on stage or you can grab the ledge just straight up from up B. But if you have your double jump, he extra can't hold it, right? So then you have to look for him refreshing his invincibility, or if he just stays on it, go on stage. He might get a down air from you from the ledge if once you land on stage, but you can just DI up, recover high next time, and you're good, right?
Yeah.
So that's just a more safe way, and it just doesn't risk you getting gibbs at like 30 potentially.
Okay.
Very important to know how to recover against Luigi because like it can save you, right? Because look, there he gets the back air, boom.
Yeah.
There's just nothing really you can do once you get hit by it. It's kind of brutal. Okay. So yeah, I
I don't know
would
how I
try
missed
and
that.
opt for not fighting him in the corner if you can. So side B, double jump again. It's you get away with it, but like you shouldn't.
Yeah,
Okay, good up air, a little slow, but it's okay. Okay. So I think right now it may just because you're behind, but you're chasing Luigi a lot, right?
yeah,
Don't forget, and I know I'm telling you this as if you're playing the match right now, but just as a small note, you have every tool available to beat Luigi in neutral. So Luigi's a matchup I treat when I'm playing it in tournament very like I don't want to say annoying, but like I very much flowchart this character, right? Like I don't go in a lot against him. I don't make hard reads because you kind of just don't have to. This matchup is a matchup where Marth just bullies the other character. So you don't have to chase him and treat him as if he's a real character, if that makes sense. Um, because a lot of time you could just be so annoying for him, right? And that's totally fine.
yeah.
Okay, so this is interesting. Did you mean to forward air here after the downer?
Yeah, I was trying to do something weird, but this is not not very.
Yeah, I think you just laid on your forward air. Whatever.
Oh, are you talking about the initial forward air?
No, I meant like right after this down air, you ran past him.
Yeah, I was trying to do some weird stuff. I don't know what I was doing, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, I'm just looking at M overlay right now. Like you ran past him. Do your C stick first. It looks like you tried forward smash actually, but you didn't run cancel it at first, right? You did it after. I think you're just getting a little frazzled. Yeah, like you said, doing some weird stuff, but whatever. You get some moves out. Okay, so up air. So here, okay, get the timing a little wrong. It's whatever.
I need to like react to that.
Yeah.
A bit like all I have to do is just fast fall when I see him like about to like come towards me, right? I mean, I shouldn't have.
The way I do it, if you want like an easy like visual indicator of when to start like moving, so I'm sure you know already, but it's pretty easy to tell once you play the character enough time, like when Marth's up air is kind of out of hit stun, right? And when they start falling.
Mhm.
So what I do is when I hit the up air, personally, I will just immediately double jump every time when I get or immediately jump every time I get an up air or an up tilt depending on the percent. But because we like know he's a high percent, I'm jumping here to set up a juggle. Once he starts falling, like the hit stun's over from the up air, he's not coming up anymore. He starts falling down. That's when I also will start falling down. Even if I have the spacing off where I can't get an up air out myself, I can just fast fall even more and just start doing up tilt or keeping him on a platform where he can't get down and hit you. Right? That's what you're looking for here. So here, up air is done. So I guess let's back up. Which when you actually get the up air?
Oh no, not this.
It's okay. Honestly, the reverse forwarder is another direction forwarder is kind of sick. So you get the up air, right? Waste a little bit of time here, but just because you didn't fastball it right away when you hit the up air,
Yeah,
um, but immediately double jump. But because he's already falling downwards by the time you're double jumping, you want to start falling too. So instead of like full hopping going all the way up, you should have fastball a little sooner, so that because like we said before, when you do an up air against Luigi, 9 times out of 10, there is always an exception, of course, but you usually it's just easier to do a falling up air as a juggle versus rising, right? We talked about that before in our last session, but just as a reminder of why it's so much better is because you're strictly putting out a disjointed hitbox in front of them. You're not overextending or making your hurt box rise up. Does that make sense?
yeah.
Yeah. So generally speaking, once you see Luigi falling, start falling yourself. And then even if your up air spacing is off to the point where you can't fall with him with the up air, you still have access to up tilt or an instant aerial if you really need to go for it. And it's a lot more committal for him to throw another like an aerial to try and challenge you coming down than it is for you to play around it, right? And that's really what the fast falling is all about is playing around his aerials so that you can't get hit by them.
Okay.
So that's pretty much it. Again, it's in this thing situation right here actually. So I saw you got grabbed here. When Luigi has fireballs at the ledge, it's really annoying to deal with. Um, in my opinion, this is like the one thing Luigi has to like really make the matchup kind of annoying for Marth, and the fact that he just kind of has to respect it. Not always. You can forward smash through this if he was to do like fireball from the ledge, for example. You can forward smash that.
Yeah.
But here, where he's doing it to cover you, where he can't get to the ledge in time, just refresh the ledge here, right? He
Okay.
can't spam fireball, but when he does have fireball out, it's pretty good at stopping you from like if you did a ledge dash here a little late, the fireball could potentially gimp you, or at least combo into it where he can do like fireball F tilt, you know, just because he's drifting. So yeah, here you ledge dash on past the fireball, IMO. Don't try and run past fireballs. Just let them happen. He can't spam them, so you'll get an opening eventually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did it just like miss me kind of randomly, or
What, the fireball?
yeah?
Well, you were invincible from ledge, but that's not the
Okay.
point.
Yeah.
He does the fireball here because it's going to go in front of him before he gets there, and you're going to try and get past it, right? But that gives him a free air dodge, right?
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah. So anyway, double jump over the ledge here, get punished for it. We talked about that, so no point getting into it again. There, probably could have just landed, but whatever. And here, you definitely can recover safely. So here, the air dodge, not really a fan of the air dodge, but we won't go too much in that. Here, though, you can see he's wave dashing already, and I guess it's because you already threw out a forward air to get out of hit stun. Do you ever wiggle out of hit stun?
Yeah, I do. I don't know how many times I messed it up this game, but
Okay.
I try to actively like literally wiggle out every single time. Like
Okay, no, that's good. That's
situation.
I do the same, so it's okay. It's good that you do. So yeah, we won't get into it too much. Then you threw out a forward air instead, but yeah, here like he threw out a wave dash like here, right? Like you can see the cloud, I think, a little bit from it.
Oh yeah,
That may be
I probably was just like not paying attention to what he was doing.
Yeah.
To be honest.
exactly. So, but yeah, like you could have forward air that, whatever. But yeah, don't let him down smash you from ledge. That's crazy that you read that.
Was
Really cool though.
That wasn't our reaction, no?
Didn't look like it to me. Let's see. It might have been, but this is the first time he's done that fireball all game. So like either way, I still think it's cool. You know?
Okay, all right, yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay, so you get the turnaround, amazing. You got the edge guard flowchart going. Yep. So yeah, that edge cancel is where it gets a little tricky, right? Because you can edge cancel here. So I would stop walking
Right there.
probably like here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, usually Luigi's like always go for that. I don't know why I don't. I try to like deal with it afterwards, but I don't know why I don't just like intercept it. It doesn't. I don't know why I don't do that.
Yeah. Well, it's okay. Like if you were to stop walking here, the reason why stopping here is so good. If he goes here, you just F smash literally where you are, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
If he goes to the ledge, you can wave dash and start getting it ready to do your down tilt, right?
Mhm.
Goes high, you get a back air, rinse and repeat. But yeah, honestly, I love that you already do because it's hard to kind of explain to people like, look, you need to do the turnaround here once you get an opening off where he can edge guard here.
Yeah.
So really glad like you get the F smash and then immediately like you do the walk up, turnaround jump. That's like this is huge. I love your flowchart here. It's exactly what you should be doing. So just small optimization again, like just walk a little less far, but whatever.
Yeah, that makes sense. Couldn't I have just like Mart's up smash? Wouldn't that have killed? And doesn't that hit in that corner?
Sorry, I'm gonna go back. Where?
Like when he does the edge cancel, like can I just up smash right here? Like and
You
up smash
could.
Dipper and kill him? I'm pretty sure that reaches, doesn't it?
It does, yes,
Okay.
but it only reaches to a very precise point on the platform, and the reason why I wouldn't like be fishing for up smash here, and I would just offer something like back air, is because look how far away you are by the time, or look where he's already charging by the time like you land, right?
Yeah.
If you go for up smash here, there's really nothing stopping him from just going like a little bit lower and then going for this side B, right?
Mhm.
Which makes it a little bit trickier for you when you're this close, right? Because if it's hard when you're at a distance that's really close like this to decipher between like a strong misfire, like what he's
Right.
or a strong side B was going for, or a true misfire, right?
Mhm.
So the distance here is honestly not that bad. Um, I personally wouldn't go for up smash. I would go for up tilt just because it's more safe, and
Yeah.
at this percent would likely kill still anyway.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, just to answer your question really quick, yes, you could up smash. I probably just wouldn't. Okay.
I was trying to
So
fade out the spot dodge, but I think I
yeah,
messed up on that.
it's okay. So yeah, here you're drifting towards him, it seems, but you could, in my opinion, you should be just holding center. But I mean, you get a kill out of it.
There's
Whatever.
no point in doing like those short hops, obviously, right?
I think the short hops are just a little close to be doing repeatedly in front of him because his wave dash is so good,
Okay.
right? Like treat Luigi like you would ice climbers, right? Like you'd be scared to do that short hop in place over and over against ice
Oh
climbers.
yeah, that's true. You're right. You're right.
Yeah. So
No,
that's kind of how you got to look at it, right?
yeah,
Like the F smash
died
works.
too.
What's that?
I would have died if it was ice climbers too.
Yeah. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like treat his wave dash like them, and then you're good. So yeah, but like holding center like forces him to do that wave dash a little sooner. And if not, like you can threaten with down tilt or nair. Okay. So yeah, the double jump here, not the best. You should die for that, but
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, you will die for it. Man, I'm gonna skip ahead because my computer's slow. Okay, so reset neutral, back throw. Hopefully you don't double jump.
Oh, okay. What the hell?
Okay.
Why didn't I grab ledge? I don't understand. Did I
Well,
not
you didn't
fast
grab
fall?
ledge. You didn't grab ledge because he's able to get to you first, right? You should be holding out here more still. You're holding in right now.
Okay.
Um,
Should I wiggle then fast fall? That would have avoided it, no?
it could have, yeah, if you were holding out,
Okay.
but not if you were holding in.
Okay, I don't, that messed up pretty bad then.
Yeah, that's okay. Like he's not gonna get much off it. You know, you shouldn't have instant double jumped. Personally, I would try and trade with his forward air here, because if he did go for forward air instead of run off an air here, you would have lost your double jump and you would have died.
Okay.
But yeah, honestly, whatever. Like you get a kill.
Yeah.
Later, loser. So yeah, you got that. Cool. So good movement, avoid invincibility.
I'm so sad. Yeah, I.
Okay,
it was like,
up air.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, so you do the right thing after the up air, right? Get the shield drop, go for the right thing, which was up air, tipper up air. Here you're looking for up tilt. He doesn't give it to you, you double jump, and literally you just have to run with him. I know you're a little like the drift is a little scary here, just in case he does go down, but really once you hit it up air, like I said, like you can just be straight up underneath Luigi. There's not a single thing he can do about it, right? So,
okay, yeah.
Yeah, we talked about that before though. So up tilt, forward air, good. You're not gonna get much off the DI of up tilt. Up air, yeah, that's where it's tricky, right? So remember when I said like I really don't like going for once you hit a weak hit up air, challenging him even more. Like I'll just
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
yeah. See,
I
that's
see what you were saying earlier. I mean, that I remember. That makes sense.
Cool. So yeah, going in, hit by wave dash. Okay. Here, I don't know if you try to do it. I'm just gonna go back and look at your controller really quick. Because this is a small opening he could have gotten, potentially. Yeah, okay, you tried. I was gonna say, when you're facing away on a platform like this, when you're facing away on a platform and you are able to get shield up and they hit you off, if you're facing away from the ledge, you can act instantly. So like, if he hit your shield there, you could have instant up aired and reversed the situation on him, but he got it just in time. So,
that was terrible. I don't know why I did that. I should have just just grabbed ledge right there.
Yeah, you just got to get in the habit of falling like not directly on the ledge like this because Luigi still can poke it with like forward tilt, down smash, whatever.
Like pull back.
Just just going a little bit further back like here.
Okay.
And just falling straight down. There's not a single thing he can do to challenge this straight down because you have forward air, which will reach all the way over here.
Okay.
Right? So, yeah.
And even if you try to go like down with like I don't know, like drop zone fair or whatever, like he can, what would happen is he could just down air. All what would happen is like I could just drop down lower and then just like up B and whatnot, right? To
Yeah, you could
avoid
do
everything.
that. You could do that, or even like drop down lower and just use like the top part of forward air that's more disjointed than like the
Okay.
in front part because he's Marth sticks his arm out a little bit.
Okay.
Small optimization on forward air, but like it will help you in dealing with trades like that. And because you have so much time floating off stage like this anyway, you could try and hit him back for it. But yeah, like you said, you could also just go low and do the upbeat thing we were talking about.
Okay.
I would just make the note of like if he does the forward air like really close to the ledge like here and you see that in uppy, don't uppy immediately. Like fall a little bit more first because if you uppy immediately and like hit him with like a weak uppy, he could like it might not send him anywhere really. So he could maybe just like double jump down air. You coming down. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. So if he does even still like I would either just fall low and do a low up B so you can grab the ledge really quick after your up B and still hit him, or not hit him at all, or use forward air here instead. But again, not the direct in front of you part of forward air, the one that's like a little bit up higher where some people will go for like Ken combo with this forward air.
Okay.
Make sense?
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Okay, cool. Because yeah, otherwise like this double jump, well, you should just die from this, but
Yeah, and I should have died right there too.
yeah. Okay. Oh,
It was way too ambitious.
yeah. But hey, like you're still living, you know. That's all that matters. Okay. Oh, you could have backed it there. I don't know if you
Oh
noticed.
yeah, I could have. I guess I was not confident entirely just because his down smash. Oh, okay, probably wouldn't have killed it actually.
Here, this is what I'm talking about. Like,
You don't think he could have jumped, double jump? Oh, okay, you're right, you're right. Because then he would have to jump or get lower or whatever, right?
yeah, like I guess what I'm trying to point out right here. So like, I like this fault this run out here, right? Because he instantly used a side beat. Remember we talked about burning resources with this character?
Yeah,
So
back here, right there. That's part. Yeah.
you are a little close. I would opt to go a little bit further away, but what's good about here, and it just happens to be the scenario, you chase his drift out here. Like, you see how he's holding back?
Yeah.
You see how he's looking the other way?
Yeah.
While he's holding back here, or even like before you give him the opportunity, you don't have to do a double jump back here and risk trading. You could just straight up back air here, right? Like just back air. No, nothing else to it.
Yeah.
It'll probably not only would it probably hit from here, it'll definitely hit from here, and he would just die if you hit this back air, right? All you'd have to do at this
Right.
point is just hold the ledge.
Right. Well, he
But
has
anyway,
double jump, but it could have also clipped his double jump too.
well, yeah, it could have clipped his double jump, but even if you hit it before he uses double jump,
Mhm.
let's say he still has his double jump after the back air,
He's so
because
low, right?
exactly he'll be so low he has to burn it even just to live, right? And if he does side B and then double jump, he's not gonna make it, you know.
Yeah.
So this back air could have just straight up won you the game,
Okay.
just here. But I'm just trying to say I really like that you go off stage here once you hit the F smash, because you can see in the magnifying glass he's starting up side B
Right.
already, right? And he used it instantly. So that's why it's like totally fine to go here because he has so much lag right now,
Okay.
right?
Okay. That makes sense.
That's why it's so good to hit back right there. Luigi side B is a really, really bad move. It's just
Yeah.
it has the gimmick Mario Party mechanic where it could just kill you sometimes, you know?
Yeah. I tried to fair there, I'm pretty sure.
For an up B that's landed, my opinion, I'll let them land sometimes if they miss the edge cancel, especially when you're on top of them like this. I'll up B.
Okay.
Because then if the up B will push them like all the way out here. Right?
Yeah. Couldn't they Tech still around this percent?
I don't think Luigi can tech up B.
Really? Oh wow, that's sad.
Yeah.
What? Wait, for real, for real?
I think so. I've never seen one do it. And when they have,
They just so
because they have, I've seen Luigi tech some moves, but
Yeah.
the problem with when he does is he has so much momentum on the ground, it's almost completely useless. You're usually fine to recover with your up B. Does that make sense?
makes sense.
Yeah. So
Couldn't he taunt real quick to wait, is taunt like forever? Never mind.
Um,
That was a really bad forward smash.
but like honestly, I think it's a common theme in these games. I think you're positioning yourself really, really well in all of these. Um, and we are running a bit on time here, but
Oh,
I just want to say
sorry.
really quick. No, you're good. I think these two games are just plenty for like small optimizations we talked about from our juggling session together.
Hmm.
But you're positioning yourself amazing. I think you really took into the notes if you were positioning yourself like this against Luigi already. But
Hmm.
your positioning is really, really strong against the character. There are some optimizations you can make in terms of like how you recover against him.
Okay.
But
Okay.
we talked about that already. Um, so yeah, if you can definitely recover better against him better for sure. But I think generally speaking, the big thing is how you're using your up air, up tilt, and how you're like matching him in the air. But again, watch this session back. You said you're already practicing regularly. I want to know, are you still doing that?
Yeah, I'm trying to play at least 10 minutes a day,
10 minutes
but
a day.
every time I do it, I typically play a lot more. Uh, I need to stick with like sometimes I get kind of either bored or I get into a mood that I just kind of want to play like a Spacey or a Falcon or something like that.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if I told you already, but I play Fox Falco, Falcon, Sheik, and Marth. Like
For secondaries or just for fun in general?
like well, I play them all around like
Same skill level?
about the same amount. Say again?
The same skill level? But you said the same amount, so either way, like yeah, okay, I understand.
Yeah, about so, but I would say uh like the reason why I want my Mark to be like way better is because like he's the one, like years ago when I first started playing and entering tournaments for Melee and everything like that,
Yeah.
he's the one that I got results with. So,
Okay.
and of
Gotcha.
course, I think he is also just naturally my best character.
Mhm.
I think.
Okay. Well, yeah, like I think your Marth's good. Like I really like the positioning you take. Because like in this matchup, like I said, like this is a matchup that's like very textbook. It's very simple to do, but you've got it really quickly already. Like your positioning in terms of like how you're setting up to edge guard Luigi, or even just like when you're fighting him in close quarters combat. There's small, very small things that are off in terms of like you just need to inch a little bit further, or you need to back up a little bit more,
Okay.
right? But this VOD pretty much covers all of it. We really talked about like all like the small things that are going to carry you. Just to, like if you can just set up yourself in that pattern of it,
Mhm.
you just make this matchup miserable for him, right? So I think honestly, I liked what I saw. I think it's just small optimizations like start doing falling up airs more, start fast falling when he's going down with you, so you can get a falling up air more.
Okay.
Start backing off at the ledge when he has the ledge, so you don't have to deal with his invincible ledge dash. Stop double jumping at the ledge. Recognize when you have an opening off a strong up air, when you don't have one off a weak up air. What to do when you get an up tilt, right? Those three moves. I call them three moves, but really it's just up air and up tilt. But up air has two different hitboxes, right? So I treat it as a different move almost. Recognizing like when you can go for an extension off those moves and when you can't, that matters a lot. But again, they're all small optimizations. We've already established a game plan against Luigi, so these are the things you're going to be practicing from now on. Because I can tell you already have the game plan. Like I see you actively going for the juggle and going off stage to kind of limit his resources. So that's good. Like that means you've already improved a lot in that sense. So I think going forward, like you just got to practice the spacings between up air and the hit confirmations, and like again, a couple small rules about like don't don't up air or don't challenge a weak up air or don't
Mhm.
double jump at the ledge. But those come with time, right? And that's just a rule of thumb for every matchup with Marth.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway,
Okay.
I'll stop rambling.
I don't know. So I'm gonna just give me like 30 seconds. I'm gonna run through like the list of notes that I have so far.
Sure, that's good.
Uh,
Is
uh,
it on your computer? Do you want to share screen?
oh shoot, I'll just share my screen. Yeah. Let me see. Uh,
Cool. Yeah, I got it. So up airing immediately after reverse up tilt almost always tippers. Yep. Good positioning. I would extend upon that, or
Yeah, I
the
was
good
gonna ask.
positioning. Yeah, okay. Side being a no fly zone, drop down low, save double jump. Yep. Falling up airs more for sure. Backing off from the ledge. Respect the ledge dash. Fast fall when recognizing that you hit weak up air to position or juggle better. Yep. The other thing too is when you get a strong up air, if it's like a high percent where you can't get an extension, like sometimes let's say you hit an up air at 80, like you don't really get anything else
Right.
other than that one up air. Like fast fall with him, like fall with him when he starts falling down. That's the big one that I think is missing here. Um, which kind of goes in turn with falling up airs more, right? This kind
Yeah.
of goes hand in hand with that, but it can be a separate note if you want, whatever's easier for you.
Yeah.
And then what else did we say? I know I ran through the list of them just at the end, but it's good that you're taking notes about it.
Yeah, and
Uh,
it's just the for the positioning. You said good positioning, but what was it exactly? Like you said after.
Respecting Luigi's ledge dash, not going on platforms
Okay.
when you don't have to, like taking center stage instead, basically. Um, we saw that on Yoshi's when was on the ledge, but we also saw it on Dreamland when he was in the corner. We were talking about the ice climber scenario.
Right.
So double jumping in front of them, stuff like that. That's not as great, but when you do double jump, I personally really like Nair because it auto cancels and puts like a nasty non-crouch cancelable hitbox in front of them if you hit
Mm.
it properly. So Nair's really good. Nair and down tilt.
Like neutral.
Yep. Sorry, neutral air, down tilt, forward air. Those are like my three. Like these moves just kill Luigi slowly. Like what's the saying? Like 1,000 paper cuts. I think is the
Oh.
saying.
Okay. Okay.
But
I got you. I
those
got
three moves just blow them up. So yeah. But honestly, yeah, I think these are good enough notes that you can practice for now. Like each thing will you're not going to master immediately, but there's small optimizations, of course, that just win you the matchup, right? And you can apply a lot of these, well, like almost all of these actually to Sheik, right? Um, so we'll get into that maybe in another session if you want to talk about Sheik again, or if you want to talk about another matchup. But Luigi is one I really like to start with teaching people, just because it's so by the books. But yeah, honestly, I think these are great notes, great things you can all practice. Um, do you have any questions about any of the notes or anything we've talked about today, just before we head out?
No, I soaked up everything. I realized it's like minutes over. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Like I told you before, right? Like if we go over, it's my choice to go over. So
Okay.
don't feel bad if we ever go over. Don't ever like feel bad about that. It's okay.
Okay. All right. Already. Oh. Well, if you, once you, if that once with that being said, don't feel shy. Don't be shy to just be like, hey, like I'm gonna go or
Yeah,
I need to go or whatever.
for sure.
I'm gonna put nodes versus Luigi.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Um. Yeah, I think no. Usually soak up everything. Uh.
Okay.
So wait, file name is not valid. Oh, it's because I put parentheses. Oh yeah, but yeah, I soak up everything, so I'm pretty. I don't think I don't have any questions. I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Well, in that case, I guess we'll take it from here. I'll get this uploaded to YouTube as soon as possible, so you can have that. And then I guess because you bought the pack, we will book our next session whenever you're ready for it.
Yeah. So can I
I'm
ask?
not sure.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, can I ask you like when do you think is it would be a good time? Because I know there's like times on Metafy, but like I think
Yeah,
it would be better if I
yeah,
just ask you.
for sure. Tomorrow wouldn't be the best for me. I don't think I'm doing really anything Friday. If you want to do one really quick, like super soon,
Yeah, I'm done.
we could do that. I think I'm not sure though if Friday or Saturday. I have, like I said, I just moved to Toronto, so like I want to go to a weekly here and kind of meet a lot of
Oh,
the people
nice,
personally.
nice, nice.
Um,
Yeah.
so yeah, I don't know if that's Friday or Saturday. I'll message the TO because I know them at least, and I'll
Okay.
let you know by then. I'll let you know as soon as I can find out. But
Yeah.
worst case, Sunday, I know I'm free for sure. Um, but I was also gonna mention too.
Hmm.
I'm not sure when I'm getting my main computer back. I know it's sometime this month, but I just moved down like just with 2 suitcases literally. So I'm getting all my stuff later at the end of the month, including my main like melee machine. So if you ever want to do like net play or like have like a better live review session, like I'm glad you appreciate slow mo, but normally this is not what I do.
Oh,
So
okay.
just
Oh,
as a heads up, like it's fine if you like it, like we can do it like that more for sure.
right.
But yeah,
Oh,
just just so
yeah.
you know.
Okay. Yeah. Until the end, until you actually said, "Oh, because my laptop was so like," I thought like it was on purpose, and I was like, "Oh, I like
No, no,
this."
no, no. It's literally just it's chugging along today. I think that's just it.
Damn,
Yeah,
rest in peace, laptop.
yeah.
Oh, okay. But yeah, yeah. No, I mean, next time, are we going to do like live session? I just kind of sent you these because I thought, like I wanted to see like I don't know what improvements uh, or
For
what you
sure.
think I could work on and stuff still. So,
So
uh, yeah,
I think these notes are really good, like practical ways to practice
yeah,
the
yeah,
matchup. So maybe next time, if you're interested, because I know we talked about watching you while you play live, especially where I have my laptop. This might work out really good.
yeah.
You can screen share on Discord. That'll work perfectly fine. Maybe you could queue up, like if you can find a Luigi main ahead of time,
Okay,
and play against them or something. And we could watch you play for the hour against them. Talk about these notes a little bit and like small things to be keeping in mind while you go. We could do that. We could watch you play unranked, or we could just do another VOD analysis. Unfortunately, right now I don't have access to like if we were to play live with each other. But it's definitely something we can do in the future, of course, too.
yeah, yeah. No, I completely understand. Yeah, that sounds good. I'm gonna pre-book for like sometime on Sunday. And
Yeah, and then I'll message you if I'm available sooner, and you can reschedule for that.
okay, cool, cool. All right, this sounds good, Mar. I hope you have a great night, and thanks again for the help.
Yeah, you too. All right, talk soon.
Yeah, yeah. Bye bye.
Bye.